So we're going to be reading Thor, Protector of Midgard. And its tagline is, what if you dreamed you were 4 and you woke up and you were 4?
Wait a minute. That title is so neutral that you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, right?
And even that little description is like, oh, what if you were Thor? You'd be like, oh, you'd be psyched if you were a fan of Thor, like either in the comic books or the mythology.
You could buy, I have a feeling that you buy it as a paperback. Although I can't imagine what the paperback would look like considering what this thing itself looks like.
This is illegal. You can't sell it.
Huh?
Unless Marvel will fucking give them...
No, this is illegal as hell, I'm sure.
Because they use the actual Thor from the comics, not just any old Thor.
Yeah. And the way he's marketing it makes you think, oh man, this might actually be by Marvel, until you actually look at the content within it.
Of course, just looking at the cover,
you're like...
it's not by Marvel, but...
Yeah. Okay, I did my next big thing to write a 4 comic. I'm not a good artist. So I use copyrighted or modified copyrighted images as to get my basic ideas across to an actual artist.
Good to know this is all illegal.
Yep. So my only copyright claim is to the writing, the masterful writing that we will soon be experiencing. Anyhow, my message is to wake up and save our race. Any good artist is welcome to take a shot at this. Just reimagine, redraw, and re-edit to your heart's content. So this is public domain now.
So here you go, Sean. Here's your opportunity.
I got future potential employment now. If I kick the bucket tonight in my sleep, feel welcome to go forward with it.
Wow.
This is his dying wish.
God.
The comic can be purchased at blah-blah-blah.com in either color for $7.58 or black and white for $2.37. 2 things he should hate. I have it set there so I make 1 cent per issue, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So we're going to get into 4, Protector of Midgard. Issue 1, Nordic Revenge. And I could tell by like how that's written, he wrote that in himself. So, 4 of Midgard number 1. So I guess this is page 1, issue 1, whatever.
God, this is just terribly edited. And it's good that people can see this shit. Yep. Because wow, like that doesn't if you got images, alright. But this is just like white nationalist Nazi propaganda bullshit that's being pasted on there.
Yeah, you can clearly see the emblem just like painted like.
Well, yeah,
like he did this in MS Paint. You could
right that Thor symbol there. That is bad, but at least I'll let that slide to the extent that that at least fits his image of Thor or whatever. But this is just tacked on there, like,
yeah,
the
Nazi
South shit. Oh, the South.
Nazis, the South.
I wish Thor was in the background of these.
Yeah, right.
Thor was there.
All right, and 4. I guess this is 4 talking. How I despise what Midgard has become since the Southern War for Independence. I guess Midgard was part of the Southern War. Whites have went from over.
Midgard is Earth.
Oh.
Yeah, Midgard is Earth. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought.
Yeah, Asgard is where he's from.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whites have went from over 33% of the world population to 7 or 8%.
7 or 8.
Wait, what? What is that?
And falling.
Whites have went from over 33% of the world. Get the fuck out of here.
More bad things. World War I and II were the worst catastrophes in all history. Over 100 million of our finest losing their lives, and our empire is lost. Wretched lies were told about our folks, and godless communism brought 40 years of suffering, terror, and murder. Then came the forced integration at gunpoint, and with it the vile specter of race mixing, which can only mean the eventual downfall and extinction of our race.
Hold on. It's the same picture of Thor. Now he has a new symbol?
And he's facing the other way. He flipped the image, so he's looking the other way. So now he's looking at Kennedy get shot.
Well, what's that symbol? Do you know what that is?
That's I'm ashamed that I know what it is too. That's 14 words. It's another white nationalist movement.
What the fuck is 14 words?
I don't know what the 14 words are, but it's 14 words for white genocide, pretty much.
Oh shit, 50.
That's not 50 Cent, you racist. All right.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
No, it's not.
I don't think it is.
Wait a minute, hold on.
The hair and the headband is different, I think.
Yeah.
I thought it was 50.
That's not 50.
No, it is, isn't it?
Wow.
No,
so racist.
Shut the fuck up. I get it. I'm the white guy.
From a distance, I thought it was 50. It's not 50 days.
Yeah, moving on. Next, Kennedy was taken out, most likely because he opposed nuclear weapons for Israel. Then LBJ comes in and gets so-called immigration reform.
Ugh.
And similar laws are passed in almost all European countries, all part of some deranged plot by the Rothschild and their ilk to create a world where rich elite rule and the nameless brown masses obey. Pictured here. Then came gangsta nigger rap and so-called and so-called culture. We are brainwashed into accepting a multicultural and multiracial society by media, the news, TV, the movies, the church, the educational system. The internet provides the last outlet for truth. We are being genocided.
That's right. You heard it right, people. Everything else has turned the world to shit, but the internet is the last bastion of hope for humanity.
Well, the internet's the only place that would take Stormfront.com, so... We are being genocided through miscegenation and other slow means. Miscegenation pretty much means mixing genes. The only logical hope for us is to have a homeland with borders.
Scientist.
Such exposition. Usually it's just like
a
paragraph, sort of, at the beginning of comics.
This guy really wants to get his idea across. The only logical hope for us is to have a homeland with borders. Place...
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt. It's just like, there's no dialogue, like, there's no situations happening. What kind of fucking comic book is it?
It's coming.
Oh, okay, alright.
A place where our folk can survive and thrive once again. You gotta lay the groundwork down.
Oh, that's true.
The beautiful, white, pure groundwork. A place that is safe for our women and children. The night before... Wait, what? The night before bed? Okay, the night before bed for who was, after all, just a man named Robert who had his name legally changed to Thor Wotanson. Is that canonically correct?
No.
What? Wait a minute, wait.
It's not Wotanson, it's Wotanson.
Okay. He copied this out of Microsoft Word, I could tell, because there's that little underlined thing that was spelled wrong. And he couldn't edit that out.
Wait, the night that who was, after all, just a man named Robert.
Who changed his...
I don't know if his human name was Robert.
No.
I don't think he changed his name to...
Thor Wotanson, okay.
In the Marvel comics, Thor's human persona is Donald Blake.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, when it comes to mythology, I'm honestly not too strong with it, but I don't think... No, Thor never became a human.
Okay.
No, he was never... This is just him making this up right
okay, guys. And he prayed to all Father Wotan.
Like, all right, stop with the nerd talk.
Yeah. We gotta get back on track. No one wants to hear this nerd shit.
Did you know that Wotan's son is...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna read next.
Wotan's son is Odin, right? Odin's eye or something like that? Yep, there you go.
Okay. He prayed to All-Father Wotan, the will of the Aryan nations personified. Now you can talk about your nerd shit. Is that true?
Odin is an Aryan god? What kind of bullshit is that? He's the, high god of the Norse mythology. That's in the mythology and in the Marvel comics.
Oh, I thought...
That's just bullshit. Oh, God.
Odin is a real god.
Yes,
Thor's father
is a real god in
see,
a mythology.
That's why I'm glad to have you guys around, because if I just ran across this on the internet, I would just take all of this at face value. Asgard, such beauty, the Rainbow Bridge. Whoa, this is just all over the place.
Yeah.
Heimdall welcomes Great Thor. Pictured here. Hail Wotan. Hail for my son, enter.
I'm surprised he didn't have a caption here saying, see, he's not black, or some stupid bullshit like that.
Right? Thor has many questions for the Allfather. Am I dreaming? Can this be real, or have I gone mad? How is it that Midgard has come to such ruin? Can it be saved? What is the true nature of the universe? What is the meaning of life?
Alright, so in this story... He was a human, and then I guess Odin summoned him, and I guess turns him into Thor?
Sure, whatever.
Wait, say that again? Hold on.
So in this, right, it looks like he was dreaming, and then Odin summoned him up and turns him into actual Thor.
Oh, so he's a human that was raised to godhood.
I mean, I guess it makes sense, because the title, the way he entered it was like, what if you dreamed you were Thor and woke up and you were Thor?
Oh, the quote-unquote real Thor. Got it. Continue.
Are you truly the Allfather? Wotan explains all as there's no spacing or anything, so I don't know who's talking.
Exactly.
Wotan explains as they enjoy a divine mead. Of course I am the Allfather. Have you forgotten everything? I appear as I wish. To a Hindu, for instance, I might appear as Krishna. The time of Ragnarok. Okay, that's just random.
How could he forget everything when he didn't know he just became Thor? What the fuck is going on?
Okay, the time of Ragnarok has come because our folk have forgotten who they are.
Wow. So Ragnarok, being the Norse Armageddon, is
interracial mixing.
The race mixing is what causes Ragnarok, Armageddon. Holy shit!
We gotta stop this now. We gotta put a stop to this.
We've only got to the second page or so, and oh god damn it.
The Vikings were noble and brave and wise enough to keep the bloodline pure. Only a few wise enough nowadays to still seek to let the gods live through them. And that was all verbatim. I didn't read any of that wrong. It just sounded awkward. One such as you, my son, must strive to fight evil and to reawaken our kin to the truth. Okay. So he's just sending out a bird. This looks awkward as fuck. It's like the way he's floating in this picture. And I don't even know what this is over here. But she's there, I guess.
Norse Babe.
Norse Babe #1.
You gotta have your sex appeal, I guess. Mm-hmm. And so the great Wotan explained all that was to be done. He gave to Thor the sacred hammer, how do you say? Mjolnir, whose name cannot be pronounced by mortals. Oh, damn, I guess I'm a mortal, holy shit. He gave Thor...
we're gods, Brian. Kneel before us.
He gave Thor a battle helmet and told him he would be watched and protected. He gave Thor sacred vision so he could see and remember his past lives. And he gave him... Oh, okay, so that explains it. And he gave him time to spend with the goddess Sif, whom he loved and who was to become his wife.
Oh, that's supposed to be Sif.
Wait, in what part of time did he fall in love with her?
Well, now. Okay, so back on Midgard, which is Earth. So I didn't know that.
Shazam there.
Whoa, hold on. What is this? Is that like Hitler dressed up in like some kind of
superhero suit? Lol.
What the fuck is that? Like a real thing?
I don't know.
Why is Shazam here? Yeah, what?
Why is Captain Marvel there? Why is Fishy Mick?
It's like a character sheet for Shazam and whoever this chick is.
That might be Isis.
Isis is evil.
What the fuck?
I have a feeling he drew these himself too, just how bad they look.
No, he didn't draw them. He got them from fucking Google Images or whatever.
Then who's this weird guy with all this, like, paint shit? Like, that's supposed to be a spell. Clearly he just drew, like, paint squiggly lines. What the hell?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay, back on Midgard, Thor contemplates his next move. Fortunately, he has money in the bank. Nice. Having recently sold his house and is able to travel. He knows that there is no easy path. He will be branded as a racist and a lunatic. Who could care less when our very race is at stake? Thor decides to make contact with the nationalist groups, the secessionists and the neo-pagans. He knows that like-minded people are out there. People understand that one's race is much more worth dying for than a mere nation. A nation is a social construct. But when a race dies out, it is forever. However, rather than go directly to the people he has the most hurt for, he decides to play the game just the way it is set up. At least for a while. I will go to Los Angeles and I will blend in with the people who wear costumes of comic book characters.
Wow.
What? Who make a living by selling photos of themselves with the tourists.
That's some way to say I'm going to infiltrate Comic-Con.
Wait, what is the name of the actor that plays Thor?
I don't know.
Hold on, Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, he's what he's doing is basically saying Chris Hemsworth is this person that he's describing right now.
I will seek publicity. Oh, you're right. Like, this is some...
Yeah, meta.
Holy shit.
It's meta as hell.
That's what Chris Hemsworth is really up to.
Wow.
He's not about the money and fame. No, he's up to more righteous stuff like this bullshit.
I will seek publicity, then on to the next phase. And so it came to pass. Thor met some interesting people. So these are interesting people, the weird, like, shitty drawings. Like Hitler... Man.
Oh, man, what the fuck is that symbol? We saw it up there with Thor, but I don't know what that is. It's a fucking target sign?
This is the 14 words. Like, you could read it. I don't know what it says.
Oh, that's supposed to... We must... I can't... It's too far from
the existence of our people and a future for white children. Okay, whatever.
Oh, so,
we got the gist of it.
Some white bullshit, okay.
Yep.
And the target signs, what's that?
So why are they showing us pictures of white nationalists now? Because he said he was going to join Comic-Con.
Well, obviously, we all know that this is edited terribly.
I mean, looking at this next picture.
That, yeah, he's just trying to push his white agenda. Oh, now he has fucking comic book dialogue bubbles. God damn it. It took him forever.
But this looks so stupid.
Oh, yeah, it looks fucking terrible. A hot babe who can't sit right is riding motorcycle, and man with the chest out and standing like he's posing for...
And then a cutout of Thor from one of the movies. Just kind of standing there.
Yeah.
Well, they're obviously
I love how they're having a discussion with each other,
and none of them are looking at each other.
None of them are looking at each other. Oh,
if I was an artist, how would I draw this scene?
Well, she's looking at him, and he's looking at Thor, and Thor's looking
at us. Yep. He's trying to say some message.
No, I know what the situation. She's looking at Thor, and this dude is jealous, so he's gonna kill her or something because that's what white nationalists do? I don't know.
Okay, so Thor, my friend, you have been around the world, met with lots of good folk. This is the muscly dude talking.
Oh, he has two bubbles?
Oh, I guess the woman doesn't get any dialogue. She's just there for...
She's just hot babe on motorcycle.
Yep, we need our babes. You say you have great power, but most people think you're just a racist nut. Why are you waiting? Who can make war against the beasts? This corrupt new world order is rotten. It will fall. There will be balkanization. Then Thor shall act. So next thing, Thor does go to a concert, apparently. So Thor, it says it right here. So Thor knocks around for a few years. So he's just fucking around, not accomplishing anything. Settles down a bit, drinks lots of mead with his friend. He gets a girlfriend, Phyllis. He calls her Philly for short. They see lots of...
need this exposition?
No, but it's part of the story, I guess. Maybe it'll come to pass later, I don't know. They see lots of white nationalist bands, go to white nationalist conventions and protest marches. The ADL and the SPLC put his name on their hate watch list. I don't know what those two organizations are. Sometimes there is some minor trouble with the law, some street fight with a drunken Negro or such. But for the most part, Thor moves under the radar as best as he can. His name often pops up on weird news blogs, but Thor has a sense of humor about it. A god can take things in stride, laugh at his own self, and be patient after all. I guess this is white nationalist TV. Howdy and welcome to Ted Rebel's Access Cable and Internet TV show. We have a big lineup of... Why do we care about this shit? A big lineup of shows scheduled. Monday it's Pastor Butler Speaks. Tuesday we have Old David Do Clips. And on Wednesday we have a live interview with the one and only almighty Thor, Protector of Midgard. I thought people didn't know who Thor was, and now he's the almighty Thor, whatever.
Yeah, he was living inconspicuously.
Well, see, what you don't understand...
Inconspicuously
Brad,
as a god.
In the Halloween movies.
Yeah. And what you don't understand is to create the New World Order, you have to do it systematically through,
through media.
Unnecessary exposition.
Okay, Thor claims that he is the true son of Wotan, and if you will allow the gods to live through you as he has done, then you too can become immortal and live in Valhalla forever with the heroes.
But one thing I don't understand is Odin is this Aryan god, but
yes.
What about Zeus?
Who? This is different. This is Norse mythology, Dan.
No, but I don't But why is okay? Yeah, I get it. There's this Norse mythology because they're doing it about Thor, but
I like how he.
Why is Odin the all father of white racist bullshit?
I don't know. I like how he just took a picture of. I guess this is from a movie or something. I don't know because you can see the Thor title right there. I don't even know.
God of gods, Dan. That's
but it still looks shitty.
Yeah, but Zeus is the god of gods in the Greek mythology.
Yeah, but this is Norse.
And coming up on Thor's Day, we have a documentary on the life and times of Savitri Devi. Friday, join us if you think you could stand for Ted's Country Metal show. Mm-hmm. Well, Thor's Day would just be a white nationalist day, in all honesty.
Oh, no, then that would be terrible.
Whoa, okay, now the program is getting good. On Saturday, we have a very special documentary entitled "Why Hitler Was the Beloved of His People."
Oh my god.
Sunday, we'll have some William Pierce videos, whatever. Please stay tuned for a word from today's sponsor. Duke for President in 2016!
I don't even want to know who that is.
I'm curious, honestly.
No.
I'm going to look it up after this.
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, Time to Party, shown here. This looks like the most...
This looks like a good place.
Everything is just copy and pasted into here, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
You got the two babes over there. You got four standing behind
And
this
there
woman.
you go. That picture down there is a more white nationalist.
It says Sons of Odin,
rock
Valhalla.
bullshit.
And pay attention to this woman, because she changes in, like, every picture. Like Thor's girlfriend. It's not the same woman. Because I guess he couldn't find more pictures of the same
Thor's
woman.
a real man. He gets with more than one woman at the time.
Is that that girl from Game of Thrones?
Possibly.
That's the Khaleesi, right?
I don't know. I don't watch Game of Thrones, man.
Oh, man. And then this is supposed to be like a white nationalist thing, but you could tell that White Pride Worldwide, that little poster, he copy and pasted that in. Like, he couldn't find a real white nationalist band. And these are pictures taken off the internet of people having good times in a party or whatever. Okay, suddenly, right when everyone is having good times, things take a bad turn for the worst. As some black dude comes out of nowhere talking about, hey, you good-looking bitch. I'm gonna whip your dude's ass.
Oh my god.
And take you home with me.
Word for word.
Nice.
Your white ass is so fine. And it's a different woman, because before she had red hair.
And she's different in the next panel. By Wotan's beard, are you mad?
And it looks like he's lightly tapping him, too.
and like he's tapping him in the dick. What the fuck is that?
Because like he's not putting any, you can't see any force behind this. And
No,
the guy's like,
lightning's shooting out of it.
Sure.
I can't tell if it's from the hammer or if it's from hitting his dick.
And then the girl's different again, and then again. And why is she sitting down? What is this?
She's like,
She looks like she's drunk there.
She got wet from that.
Oh god.
Okay, next scene, moving on.
No, wait, what does Thor say? I'm so enthralled. I've got the...
Yeah, moving on. This is just something completely different. I've got the good whiskey. Let's get going. And then they just pasted a picture of whiskey.
And he's riding out with his white biker friends.
Yeah, this guy just seems unimpressed by the whole thing.
And there's just happens to be a sign on the road: anti-racist, code word anti-white.
Yeah, that's obviously like even the thing that's held up on like the stilts are like poorly edited, and the whole thing is like shitty perspective.
He's got a nice angle there, man. It makes the word look like they're actually tilted.
We are invited to the blot. Is that what it says? The blot?
And pay attention to this woman. She's got the face.
Oh my god.
Photoshopped on. Well, MS painted, honestly. And then, like, her pants are drawn on. And then this is a guy's chest. That's a dude's chest.
And I think the hand is different.
Yeah, the hand is from someone else, too.
Oh my god. Talk about a chimera. Holy shit.
Okay, CNN reported... Why do we care? CNN reported today that Walt Disney's new film called Jet Black, the African-American version of Snow White, has been canceled.
Wow.
All of the 7 dwarves... Wow, these are just terrible names. Dealer, Stealer, Mugger, Forger, Drive-By, Homeboy, and Skank.
Wow!
That's good.
Holy shit!
It gets better. Have refused to sing Hi-Ho because they say it offends black prostitutes. They also say they have no intention of singing It's Off to Work We Go. What the fuck? Okay, I guess this is the blot pictured here. This is just more shit. And this is just Photoshop God in the back.
I love this Photoshop City over here. Odin is like, his body's cut in half, but hey, you gotta throw him in there, right?
There's 4. There's his girlfriend who changed again. Oh, it's Buffy? Oh my god. And there's some baby with like war paint on from
What the fuck?
just hanging out, whatever. He's got a kilt on.
And a fucking bear.
Jesus Christ, that's beautiful. That's just beautiful. And then this...
Oh, Thor's ready to fight. And that's
taken from some poster.
Bullshit.
And so I tell you all the truth. Wotan is with us as long as we are strong and true to our heritage. We do not wish for war, but we must be ready for war. For chaos is coming. When chaos comes, we must find communities where our children can thrive alongside other white children. and we must defend them. We cannot allow our race to fail and cease to exist as a unique genetic type. We are here to fight for our race and secure our existence in the future. History and Wotan have blessed us to be alive in these desperate times, and we shall go down in history as the saviors of our race. There will be no history, no future. Hail Wotan! Alright, so, according to news, riots happening, separation of corporation and state. Wait, whoa! The 1% is 99% Jewish.
Wow.
I just read that. Oh, God.
It's true.
A few... And look at this horrible shit. This, demotivational poster right here. Oh, dear Lord, they done cut off my food stamps.
Oh, my God.
And then black people rioting, because of course you need to have that. A few years later, the unthinkable happens. A stock market crash in the Second Great Depression. Who can say exactly how or why such thing occurs? It's one thing to have a tech bubble or housing bubble bust, but when the whole corrupt system goes bust, it is bad. Probably the trouble in the Middle East, North Africa, Eastern Europe, and Asia, all factored in, but the main problem was the Jewish billionaires skimming a big haul off the top, one time too many, and printing a couple of $1 trillion to throw at the banks. Couldn't stop the bleeding this time. At any rate, the why of it didn't matter, much as the runaway inflation, especially unaffordable gasoline prices, caused the store shelves to become empty. Food riots quickly spiraled out of control and became scenes of unimaginable horror and bloodletting. As America began to balkanize, as Ford predicted, and social order disintegrated, the original warlords started to take control. So I guess that's what the "oh dear Lord, they cut my food stamps" shit is for.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so this is more white nationalist shit. Whatever. Riots, Indian guy, black guy. That looks photoshopped, like this guy attacking that guy looks photoshopped, doesn't it?
No.
This guy was doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look photoshopped. I can see that.
He actually got better at it, though, right?
It fits the back. He got the gaps in the arm there.
Yeah. It actually looks good. Okay. This guy looks photoshopped into this picture, too, right here. That kid with the gun.
It probably is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then this is a billboard. He alone who owns the youth gains the future by Adolf Hitler. What the fuck?
Nice.
It didn't take long for street fighting and tribal war to generate the full-scale civil war, as entire units of the armed forces split up and chose sides. So I guess there's the black side and the white nationalist side, because I'm sure that's exactly how it'll happen.
Well, we're Buffy.
It's a different girl, right?
They just love the Buffy.
Ford cast his lot with a group of survivalist farmers and reservists in west central Alabama who were determined to defend about 40 square miles of mostly farmland against all corners.
West central Alabama?
Excuse me. There was no doubt about the starving hordes of... Whoa.
West Central.
There was no doubt that the starving hordes of darkies would come and try to take the farmland.
Darkies? Really?
You think that's the worst?
Yeah. You can only use Negroes, niggers, blacks for so much. You gotta change it up.
I'm surprised he hasn't went to Coons. They declared themselves to be autonomous and set up a government which was run by the nationalist socialist back to the land movement. Ford had something he needed to do in Washington, D.C., a clandestine mission of sorts. So he said a temporary goodbye to his girl.
Oh, yeah, and his girl changes again.
Yep, I love
Wait,
you.
she doesn't have eyebrows now. What the fuck?
I love you so very much, Philly. I know you do, sweetheart. All men love me.
Okay.
Wow.
And then I guess
she's into
What a
herself.
bitch.
right? And I guess Ford got pissed about that.
A statement is made.
And he throws his hammer at...
Abraham Lincoln's
So you got
statues
How do you know
had...
you got upset about that?
What?
How do you know you got upset about that?
I know, it's just to show, like, a thing.
But it's weird. Like, she says that, and then he says, a statement is made. He throws his hammer, and out of nowhere, there's a Lincoln statue's head removed.
Right?
With
This
the war
doesn't look
pig.
anywhere near...
Yeah, like, how do you transition like that? What the fuck is happening?
Well, the truth is not hate speech, as the next panel clearly shows.
Damn.
Because that has something to do with whatever the hell's going on. I'm lost now.
Yeah.
Later, back in Alabama, the invasion is coming, and Ford has a question for the folk. Are you ready to fight? Yes, comes a reply from all quarters.
Wotan watches.
War is upon us, and then I guess these are the
Babe with gun.
people that are gonna fight. I guess.
Wow.
Yep. 14 words, baby. And just some farmer. I'm pretty sure this guy has nothing to do with white nationalists. They just got a picture of some farmer chilling out.
And he's like, alright.
He's got a lot of pictures like that, so.
That's true.
Pictures of war stuff.
Yeah, this is war pictured right here. I mean, this looks like kind of chill, but whatever. War is bloody hell. It is crazy bloody horror.
Yeah, pretty much.
No one really looks like they're fighting each other. It's just whatever. And there's a plane. Thor's got his hammer out. Nazi tank. Blown up tank. Asians. With guns. Oh, and apparently they won. That's what happened. We finally won this battle at great cost. And now the enemy knows. I couldn't tell who was winning. Thanks for showing that. And now the enemy knows how hard we will fight to protect our land and our families. I saw the Valkyries as they came for our dead and speared them away to the great hall of heroes. A few more years have passed, and it was a wonderful thing to be able to raise our children to be strong and proud and free of degenerate culture. And they got another picture of this farmer who's just, like, minding his own business.
Yeah, like, he was honestly probably just working in the farm, and they said, hey, you over there, and he was like, huh? And they just took a picture.
Oh, God.
Damn, they even got their babies being racist. What the hell?
Yeah, right here, white pride on a little girl shirt.
From a young age, man.
It's not indoctrination if it's the truth.
Oh, God.
We're having a good time living with our own kindred, although we don't always get along or agree on everything, especially religion. There are other communities very much like ours out there. We're all in alliance with them. We are in negotiations with our enemies and try to make certain land stops whereby we might secure continuous landmass with a port, city as our new capital, whatever.
Well, that's interesting. White people are superior, but they don't all agree on the same religion. That's going to cause problems.
So what is, like,
I wonder
Christianity and Catholic?
I wonder what the superior fate religion
Judaism?
is.
Can't be Judaism.
No, that's the most inferior of them all.
Muslimism.
I grow weary sitting around here growing old. Time for me and my girl to go on vacation.
To Asgard.
I guess.
Oh, that's it? The end?
That's the end of issue 1.
Oh, thank God. Oh, wait. Please
By
don't...
Ted Robert Self. But, yeah, that's
So good.
for Protector of Midgard. This is what would happen if either of us were to go to sleep.
Good need.
Imagining that we woke up as Thor.
Yep.
This is how it would go no other way. Alright,
See,
yeah.
that's what I hate. Like, the thing, even before we started reading this, was so neutral. Thor, the protector of Midgard. Okay. And then the description is, what if you woke up and you were Thor? And what was it? Like...
Oh, that sounds cool. I like to be Thor. All
right, that is so neutral. You can't, like... You could think that means anything. And then, it, like, imagine reading
like, right,
that
thinking...
Imagine reading
right?
that thinking, oh, that's really interesting.
I
wonder what the angle is. And then you click on it and you're like, holy shit.
Like, if I looked at this, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, I could get this for my kids.
Yeah. What if you dreamed you were Thor, and you woke up, and you were Thor?
I mean, as shitty as it sounds, I'm like, that can't be that harmful, you know?
Yeah, I'm going to excuse the fact that that's a run-on sentence. But, like, my God, like, how neutral that is, that bugs me.
Yeah.
Like,
not only is it wrong, but it
you
sounds
have
retarded
an
as hell.
agenda.
It does sound retarded as hell.
What if you dreamed you were Thor, and then you were Thor?
Alright, so yeah, I guess I'm sorry for...
sorry,
showing that.
folks, for introducing more of this bullshit to you.